Bullish Flux cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $2.88 and $5.44 by 2030. Market examiners accept Flux could reach $2.24 by 2025. Bearish Flux market cost expectation for 2023 is 51 cents. Flux presentation. Made to make the decentralization of the web more proactive and consistent, Flux utilizes what is called blockchain as a help. In this aid, we cover the different benefits that Flux offers of real value. For example, resource the executives, calculation administrations, and improvement administrations, to the extent that the reasonableness of the Flux token is a venture. We likewise cover our Flux cost expectations so you can measure whether the token is a wise speculation. What is Flux? The Flux network guarantees decentralization through its many highlights. Fluxos, for instance, fills in as a computational space for clients who have a stake in the local token, Flux, of the stage to run an improvement space. This onboards numerous financial backers and specialists in the digital money to perform helpful administration capabilities on the Flux stage and influence improvement as they wish through the XDAO. The Flux token is very much assessed regarding valuability, since other than the onboarding of clients with stakes in the tasks of the stage, the Flux nodes people group drives the organization. Flux likewise guarantees interoperability by empowering the exchange of incorporated applications consistently onto Web3. The Flux token. The Flux token fills in as a marking cache as well as a motivator on the stage, filling in as a collateralizing system for Flux nodes. As the linchpin of the stage, Flux additionally empowers two-factor verification. As a multi-utility resource, the cost of the Flux token is incredibly dependent upon the interest for the administrations presented by the Flux stage. To guarantee consistency and satisfactory prizes for the best-performing hubs on the stage, the Flux hash mining calculation and the no ICO rule, reasonableness as far as the biggest compensations for the most weighty donors is guaranteed. Our Flux cost forecasts likewise consider the strategy which parts block prizes on the Flux chain, which expands the worth of the Flux token by delivering it scant in supply. How does the Flux organize work? The Flux organization is planned remembering empowering decentralization, interoperability, and keeping up with security even through the contribution of outsiders on the organization. The elements which empower the stage's unrivaled working are Flux nodes. The essential parts of the Flux organization are the Flux nodes, since they empower the procedure on the stage in a safe way. A wide range of equipment are viable with Flux nodes, for example, cloud-based, ARM64, VPS and uncovered metal servers, empowering a variety of clients and being the purpose for the 2,000-plus hubs utilized by the organization. Fluxos. The second element that is fundamental for the operability of Flux is its cloud working computational framework. It guarantees interoperability by empowering clients from different stages to have the option to get to assets, actually look at hubs, and even decision on network overhauls, since it is viable with most blockchains as well as Dockerized applications, since programming interface access and elements are empowered along most organizations. The cost expectations of Flux see a vertical pattern as interest for such highlights increments across the digital currency market. Flux organization Zelcore. Ultimately, Zelcore is effectively integratable on Flux and fills in as the organization's multi-resource wallet. Zelcore empowers clients to store, send, and get tokens. It guarantees total security since just the clients approach their stakes. Flux current cost. Flux is at present worth 64 cents USD. Flux has moved 0.09% as of now with an exchanging volume of $11,653,675. Flux is at present positioned 141 among all digital forms of money with a market capitalization of $182,503,238 USD. Using the overall strength record, moving weighted normal, Williams fractal and moving normal union uniqueness from the diagram above, we can decide cost designs for Flux to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation estimates utilize continuous Flux market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in light of current market movement. Flux Value Forecast 2023. Flux, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital forms of money to rise this year. The Flux cost estimate for 2023 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to 96 cents. Similarly as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be slow, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging 89 cents in cost is very aggressive, yet it is practical sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. Flux is supposed to have a base worth of 76 cents. Flux Value Forecast 2024. In 2024, Flux cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the expected declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of Flux will before long outperform $1.60. Be that as it may, we ought to hold on to check whether the Flux's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Flux will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $1.28 and a typical exchanging cost of $1.41. Flux value expectation 2025. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $2.24 and Flux might benefit in the event that the market encounters a decay. The objective may not be met. Flux is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $2.05 and a low of $1.92 in 2025. Flux value forecast 2026. In the event that Flux effectively supports market feeling among cryptographic money fans, the Flux coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Flux will be green in 2026. The Flux is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $2.88, with a base cost of $2.56 and a typical cost of $2.69. Flux value forecast 2027. After some broad gauging and specialized examination, we gauge the Flux cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $3.33 by 2027, with a base cost of $3.20 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Flux has a most extreme value worth of $3.52. Flux value forecast 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $3.97. In the event that Flux figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $4.16. Neglecting to assemble the help Flux needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $3.84. Flux value expectation 2029. While Flux is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry cooperation, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $4.48 and a yearly cost close above $4.80 in 2029. Flux value forecast 2030. By 2030, Flux will at long last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost level. The base cost could be $5.12 and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of $5.44, averaging out at $5.25. Flux value expectation 2031. The cryptographic money market is known to be exceptionally unstable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost estimating is a troublesome errand. Makes an honest effort to conjecture future costs with accuracy. But all forecasts ought not be taken as monetary counsel, and you should DYOR. In 2031, we are anticipating that digital currency should have acquired reception across numerous areas. Thusly, the greatest Flux cost in 2031 is projected to be $6.27 in case of a bull run, with a typical value level of $6.02. End costs, backing and opposition levels.